Welcome to another episode of Learn Amigurumi with Anniegurumi. I am wondering if you guys are having fun yet. This is a learning experience for me too, as this is the first time I'm making a series of video tutorials, and I'm very happy doing this. It's been really fun. Today we're going to make this lovely raindrop amigurumi. The reason why I made it a lot longer is because it's been so rainy here in Hong Kong, and it's just been heavy raindrops. So my son and I thought it was really funny that the raindrops are quite big here. So we're going to give this a try. I think it's a perfect amigurumi for beginners, and let's get started. Making the raindrop amigurumi is the raindrop color itself. I don't have that lovely teal color anymore. However, I'm using this lovely kind of periwinkle color, which I think will look very nice with it. This is the YarnArt Jeans Plus that we're doing in my series right now. It is a great beginner yarn because it's quite thick, and also it will not split, which is very important when you're first learning amigurumi. So pick your base color for your raindrop, as well as pink for the blusher. These are all YarnArt Jeans Plus that I'm using, and a little bit of black of the same yarn to embroider the smile. This stuffing, as well as a 4mm hook, sharp scissors, your tapestry needle. You will need 2 amigurumi eyes in 9mm and their backings. So if you have all that ready, let's get started. Okay friends, let's grab your pink yarn for the blusher first. Now we're just making these in a magic ring, just like we've always done, and that's all we're going to do. It's quite simple. So go ahead and make your magic ring, just like I taught you before, taking it under, taking that one over, gently pulling, and placing that loop onto your hook, just like that. So now we're going to do 8 single crochets, and this is something different because we've been doing 6. So go ahead and put 8 single crochets inside that magic ring. So I have 2 here, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you can tug that, leaving a long tail for sewing. So I'm going to cut right there, and then pulling that out gently, just like that. And because these are the cheeks, I want them to be very round. I don't want it. I want to do a clean fasten off. So basically what we're going to do, I taught you before, make sure that you've tightened that magic ring so that there's no space. Going to grab our tapestry needle, and we're going to do a clean fasten off. So looking at these stitches just like this, we're going to skip that first stitch of the round. We're going to go into the next one just like that. You're going to pull that yarn tail all the way through, and very gently we're going to leave it like that. We're going to go back into the last stitch of the round, which is here, which is where that yarn tail is coming out of. Go through right there, being sure not to tangle up that yarn. So make sure you're going underneath that yarn like this. And then you're going to gently pull that yarn so this stitch is mocking the first stitch of the round, so that it looks nice and even. You might need to adjust it a little bit, so that way it's perfectly round, just like this. Isn't that lovely? I think it's so lovely. And just to be sure, you're going to place this in between a few stitches, so that way it's nice and secure, just like that. And then later we will sew this onto the face while we're working on the raindrop. So you can just tuck that, the stitch that we skipped, just tuck it behind there, and then adjust it with your tapestry needle so that it looks nice and neat. So let's see here, I think I pulled it a little bit too tight, but not a big deal. There we go. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the yarn from the beginning of the magic ring, just like that. And your cheek is done. Go ahead and make 2 of these, and then let's start on the body. Okay friends, let's go ahead and start on the raindrop itself. So grabbing the color that you want for your raindrop, as well as a stitch marker, because that's pretty important. And we're going to make a magic ring. Not all that different from how we start most of our projects. Magic ring is amazing. So go ahead and take that and put 6 single crochets into your magic ring. Increase that first stitch, single crochet the next, repeat that. Okay, we're going to single crochet around for round 3. So just place a single crochet in each stitch. Round 4, we will increase and then do 2 single crochets. So increase and then place a single crochet and another single crochet in the next one. You're going to repeat that 3 times for a total of 12. Okay, for round 5, we will single crochet around. Round 6, we will increase and single crochet 3. So increase, one, 2, 3. Now you're going to repeat that 3 times for a total of 15 stitches. For round 7, you will single crochet around. For round 8, you will increase and then 4 single crochets. We'll repeat that 3 times for a total of 18 stitches. Round number 9, we will single crochet around. Round number 10, we will increase and then single crochet 5. Round 11, single crochet around. next round, which is round 12, we will increase and single crochet 6. Next round, round 13, we will single crochet around. So round 14, we will increase in the first stitch and then single crochet 7. And we will repeat this 3 times for a total of 27 stitches. Okay, now we're going to single crochet around for round 15. For round 16, increase and 8 single crochets. We're going to single crochet around here for round 17. And then now we are going to increase and single crochet 9 for round 18. So rounds 19 to 23, we will single crochet around, and that is 5 rounds of just single crochet. So go ahead and do that and meet me back here so we can add the little face and everything here. So I will time lapse this. Okay friends, I have just finished my 23rd round, 5 rounds of single crocheting only. I'm just going to pull this out because I don't want this to unravel or frog itself, because I want it to stay just like this while I'm working on the face. So now we're going to take our Amigurumi eyes, and I like to place them on the opposite side of the stitch marker. So it actually doesn't matter, but that's my preference. You can do it however you like. I like to add the eyes between rounds 19 and 20. So go ahead and find 19 and 20. So we had just finished 23. So this is the 23rd, 22nd, 21, and 20. So you can just stick it in between any 2 stitches, just like that. You can take your other eye. Do not add the backing yet. I will be adding these about 6 stitches apart, so I'm going to bring it a little bit closer so that you can see. So these are 2 rounds that I'm going to place the eyes in between. So go ahead and count 6 stitches. So I have 1 stitch here, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I'm going to stick it right in there, just like that. And I'm still not going to add the backings yet, because I always like to do that very last. You will go ahead and grab your black yarn. Maybe I want it to be slightly bigger. Let's see if this one makes me happier. It's all about experimenting and seeing what you like. So I am going to try, actually, maybe if I just put that there. I do like that, kind of like a bigger smile. And I can take this other end and go right into that. You know what? I'm going to actually use this tapestry needle is quite big, the point, but I think for what I'm trying to achieve, a smaller pointier tapestry needle, almost like the ones you get in your sewing kit, would be more helpful just on this small detail, because this yarn is so thick it's easy to pierce through the other one. So I'm going to bring it a little bit closer. So you see that the point is quite sharp, and being very careful, I'm going to go into the middle of this yarn right here and go through the other side very gently so that it does not snag. So what that does is it looks very seamless, as you can see, because it's going through, so you won't see 2 separate lines. I'm very happy with that. Very happy with the eyes. And then when you're ready, go ahead and add those backings. Be absolutely sure you're happy with the placement of the eyes. Still happy with this. And then you can double knot it, you can weave it in. You do it the most secure way for you. So it's okay. Now you will get your 2 Amigurumi cheeks and add them to either side of the eyes. So I've showed you in a previous video how to add cheeks, but I will show you one more time on one cheek, and then you can do the other one on your own. So I like to have the cheek just to the right of the eye, just like that. So you could do it like this, and then go ahead and use your favorite method of stitching. You can do whip stitches, but usually for a yarn this thick, I like to do a series of back stitches so that the whip stitches, you won't see that line going over. So go ahead and do that, and I'll meet you back here. I'm sure I've shown you this trick before, but sometimes I like to come out of a different stitch and give it a nice tug and go back into that same stitch to go into whichever stitch I'm looking for next, because sometimes if you don't have a bent tapestry needle, it's really hard to get into the next stitch. So that's a little trick that you can do. So for instance, I'm going through here, but I will be coming out of somewhere else, and then you can go right back into that same stitch and then go into the next stitch that you're looking for, just like that. And that's a good way to make sure that these these extra things that you're adding on are super secure. Sometimes I come out of the wrong one, and that's not a big deal. You just go back to the one that you're looking for, and it's great. And with practice, this gets so much easier. And I've been doing this for, gosh, I mean, not professionally at all. Oops, there goes my raindrop. But I've been making amigurumi since around 2010. Of course, back then I was like a super beginner, and I made lots of mistakes. And when I look back, I still love every single thing that I've made, even though they were kind of all wonky and weird looking. But you know, it gave me a lot of satisfaction and made me, I was very proud of every single one of them. So, and I feel like when I look back, I'm very happy with how far I've come, and I'm very excited to see how far I'll go if I continue this. So don't give up is what I'm trying to say. Give yourself a little pat on the back if you've been following along with my series and been able to make some of the things that I've been teaching you. And if you find it a little bit too difficult, and that's okay too. And I'll try, if it is too hard to follow, I'll try to slow it down in future videos. So just let me know in the comments, so that way I'm aware of how to help you. So go ahead and secure that in with your favorite method, and do the same on the other cheek, and meet me back here so we can finish off our raindrop. Okay, so once you're happy with how your face looks, we're going to move along. Go ahead and place that gigantic loop back onto your hoop, just like that, or your hook, sorry. Okay, now we're going to start round 24 with a decrease. I will do an invisible decrease, which is my favorite. And we're going to single crochet 9 and repeat that 3 times for a total of 30 stitches. So I did my decrease, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, no. Now for round 25, it's a little bit different. We're going to do 3 single crochets and then decrease for a total of 24 stitches. So go ahead and do 3 single crochets and decrease. For round 26, we will do 2 single crochets and then a decrease. We will repeat that 6 times for a total of 18 stitches. Okay, go ahead and pull out that loop just so that we can stuff this. So go ahead and stuff firmly and meet me back here. Okay, we are on the home stretch here. We are starting round 27 and we will be nearly finished. So we will single crochet and decrease. Repeat that 6 times for a total of 12 stitches. So single crochet and then decrease. Now this is the last round. All you need to do is decrease all around, and you should have 6 stitches left. Excellent. So now, just leaving a long tail, let's weave in our ends. This, and let's weave in all of our ends, and we are finished. So go ahead and taking each stitch going in like this, inside to out, and all of these 6 stitches that are remaining, so that we can close up our work. And then you just gently tug on that while holding on to the last stitch, and just like that you weave in your ends, and it is the most satisfying satisfying feeling to finish whatever you are working on. It's the best feeling for me ever. So happy to do it. So go ahead and weave it in, bring out the yarn somewhere else, cut the yarn, give it a squeeze. If you want the raindrop to have a cute kind of like sideways look, you just need to manipulate the yarn, or manipulate the doll just a little bit like that, and it's complete. Raindrops. So depending on your tension, the size can vary also with the amount of stuffing that you put inside, but isn't this just the cutest thing ever? And it works up really quick because this yarn is very thick. I'm so happy to have made this with you. I hope that you're enjoying the series so far. If so, please subscribe and press the like button. Leave me a comment letting me know what you would like to see next, or if you have any questions, advice, anything like that. Thank you so much for watching, and a big thank you to HobiumYarns for sponsoring this video. I hope to bring you more videos like this, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!